I still can't sleep. Here's part 2. End of banter. Alright, let's hop right in. We're at Pluto, commonly referred to as the 9th planet, despite what some science dickheads may tell us. Pluto Gamillis Base Control Room. Commander Schultz. What is it, Gans? The Terran ship has reportedly appeared near floating continent base on Zupist. Possibly should still be drifting through the inner planets. We've also picked up signs of space wake from a Jesu Tam jump. Therefore, a jump. Can't be entirely sure. Inform Commander Goer on planet Balam. Just what do you think will happen if we do? No, we'll handle this ourselves. Have Relata take the fight to them. Yes, sir. How those filthy Terrans build a ship capable of breaking light speed. Terrans refers to Earthlings. I kind of like that name better than Earthling. What you're seeing is a synthesis of fucking Kincaid's shit. We gotta find stuff. Male Kizarazi, we're representing the aircraft squad, show the unit Nambu with pilots. Ready? Yes, sir. So, Captain, it seems so. Thank you. Good timing. Not important. Not this early in the game. Anomaly on the Jovian front. Jovian is what they call Jupiter people, I think. Oh, I remember this one. The closer we get, the more imposing it feels. Yeah, the scariest part is that they had the technology to bring all of this to our solar system. It's the kind of enemy we're up against. Picking up signals on the radar. Gamillan warships inbound. That is actually a lot of ships. Battleship, 2 astro carriers, multiple fighters. They sent a welcoming party after all. Launch the mobile suit unit. Okay, you sure you don't want to pilot the X-1? Oh, that's another thing you can do. Is you can swap the pilots for the Gundams. Because they're all the same fucking ship. I've never really done it. I did it once, and it didn't seem worth it because they just reverted back like the next mission. So, you're right. Let's do this, Tobia. We're just gonna back it off to Nambu. We get to defend the Yamato and the people of Jupiter. You got it. All units, commence operation. The assaulting Millis Empire begins now. Beat 12 enemies within 4 turns. Easy peasy. Vang Ray and Yamato cannot be killed. I think they were talking about how the Gamillan Empire brought, like, just fucking hunks of Earth to orbit Jupiter. Okay, so I don't have any good abilities for covering distance yet. The Yamato does, though. Oh, here's another little trick I learned. I didn't learn this until, like, 3/4 of the way through this game, but you can move units into battleships and then like you can relaunch them, so you can't launch them the same turn. So like I can't just like take them out of the ship whenever, like that counts as their movement, but I can pull them out next turn. So I used Excel which provides us with a spreadsheet. So Excel increases movement by 3 for 1 turn, so just trying to close the gap. And the Vang Ray can move far, but it can't move that far. So I'm going to toss it right here. So that's it for this turn. That's the first turn down. Now, early on, the enemies won't really be able to move too much and attack. They're pretty limited by what they can do. Also, if you don't move far enough away, then like the boss ships usually just don't move. So like that one right there just stood where it was. Okay, so I need to destroy how many enemies? A ridiculous amount. Okay, so what I like to do is I'll send my strongest unit as far up as I can, and I'll start like clearing out the ones in the back. Going back, I'll be back soon, Kira. I'm going to fight hard enough for both of us. Can't even be angry. Work with me. Alright, so that's 1. And then I'll move the Yamato up too. I don't really care which one they try to attack. The Yamato's got pretty decent defenses. Yeah, that should be enough, I hope. Real battle with Gamillis fleet starts now. Don't do anything brash, Cody, no matter how much you may want to avenge your brother. When have I ever acted brash? Enough, both of you. We're at war. Yes, sir. Cannons prepared fire. Based on the data, I doubt their scale is this much. This fire may need to occur ahead of schedule. So finally, a different attack. Now, that wasn't a lot, but luckily we're going to get most of these on the return attack. I don't think the Yamato has full counter. but I know the Vang Ray does, so the Vang Ray will probably be spotless. And the rest of them should fall in the line, but that's 2. Problem I have with turn limits where it's like, oh, defeat or do so much in 4 turns is that I hate when they start you out so far away from the enemy. Okay. Skip right through. That's 3. And then that's 4. So this is their lowest class of ship, so it's not really that surprising that we're doing so well. That's 5. Why does the Yamato gain XP so much faster? That's 6. And that's 7. And that's 8. The thing I'm worried about here is that I might start running low on energy, which is something I can't really get around. That's 9. Kodai just learned Persist, which is a pretty good ability, or it's a helpful ability, I should say. That's 10, maybe? I lost count. Okay, so we're going to use Smash Hit to guarantee criticals this turn. We're going to use multi-action. We just have 10,000. We can easily clear that. Okay. So, I actually don't know what to do here. Do I want the Yamato to gain extra attacks? Maybe. Let's see. I might just use Restore Action. Okay, first off, take that one out over there. I gotta be careful about using higher level attacks when I don't need to. So, like, for instance, this uses 22 energy and this uses 13. So, it can kind of add up. Actually, it seems like it's really low to begin with. It must be all the skills that I have. So we're going to use multi-action again. Against my better judgment, I'm going to destroy this thing. Okay. That's down. Gains 10,000. Strategy proving rather effective. We're breaking the enemy's front line while the battleships behind us wipe with the rest. This is a first for me too. We'll never work without this combination either. You need a balance of heavy fire from the battleships while mobile suits units hold the front line. We have something on the radar. Enemy ships are flanking us. Enemy reinforcements inbound. The battleship is headed right for us. They want to take us head on, do they? Intercept and evade, quickly. Shino, we need time to get the main cannon ready. You gotta find a way to dodge the first round of incoming fire. It's no use, we won't get turned around in time. The Yamato's under attack. Not if I have anything to say about it. Sorry, I can't destroy it, but I can distract it. You're crazy, Chitose. But I have to do something or else Earth will fall. Please, Vang Ray, I need your help, now more than ever. Pilot request accepted. Assisting with the FCS and flight controls. What? Generating action list. I should definitely be able to use the battle tactics that Ensign Murakumo taught me. So I think this is the Vang Ray unlocking their 4th attack, which is the last attack they get until they upgrade the mech. So this attack is kind of ridiculous, and I think it's kind of bullshit that Chitose can do this because she's a brand new pilot. I understand Soji can do it because he's a experienced pilot, but at first it just looks like a regular missile barrage. Then the attack is so much longer. There's just a box of missiles, and the enemy backs into it. So that was a cutscene, so that's why it's like an automatic kill. But it is pretty cool. What I like about that one, not beyond it being the strongest attack, I can't believe it myself. My assistant made that possible. What are you anyway? I am System 99, primary OS for this unit. Main OS, that means you've been installed all along. Why did you wait until now to tell me that? I'm designed to not provide unnecessary information in the middle of tactical operations. At least tell me that before takeoff. What are you doing, Kisaragi? That wasn't the last of them. Keep fighting. Lead us to return to the front lines. Roger. Hear that, 99? Once we get back, you'll have to answer to me. The safe return of this unit is up to you, pilot. May you fight with valor. Let me say this once, okay? You don't make it back to the ship in one piece if I don't, so step up and give me a hand. Okay. Yeah, but what I like about that attack is that it uses ammo, so I don't have to worry about energy consumption. I think with my extra skill, I get 1 extra shot with it, which is pretty cool. Okay. Tactical charge maneuver, Reika. I should probably try and move over that way. If I move that way, then the Yamato doesn't have to deal with it. Another cool thing is that it's another move and attack thing. So I can go over here. Tactical charge Reika. I'll hit this one way in the back. Enemies approaching. Calculating velocity and distance. Enemies' weapons includes... Hey, hold it. I don't care how much data you have. All it's going to do right now is confuse me. You're not going to learn how to operate me, are you? Hate to admit it, but you're probably right. We're stuck with each other now, though. Got it? Now lend me a hand. I'm not going to Saturday. Understood. I'll do all I can to ensure that you live. Trying to get a good thumbnail shot of the Bang Ray, but I can't seem to manage one. It's making it impossible on me. Got a cartridge, and she learned Charge, which is a fucking awesome move. Charge is fantastic for the Bang Ray, because half of its weapons you can't use right away. So what Charge does is it lets you use any weapon after you move, so not the ones that you just stand still for. It is crazy helpful. Okay, so now we're going to use X order, restore action. Shitose can move again. Then we're going to use multi-action. Now we're going to use probably just the railgun. Just to save stuff. And then I'm actually going to attack the big boy over there. Tactical charge maneuver Reika. Now the enemy battleship is still in the field. It's over there. But we've pretty much mopped up here. That is very easy. Did all of that with 2 units. That's how overpowered I made them. Now, I definitely think that takes away from some of the challenge, but I'm just trying to get through the game. If I'm being honest, I think Super Robot Wars X is a lot more promising because they actually have like a hard mode. So the enemy forces have been destroyed. Not yet they haven't. Picking up more signals on the radar. Holy shit, this keeps coming. You can usually tell when you're not expected to beat the enemies because that's too many enemies for this point in the game. Or the enemies are too high powered. I could easily take them on, but they don't want us to. Hey, we're hiding another force this big. Kodai, order mobile suit units to retreat. Yes, sir. All units, return to the ship. All units have returned, sir. Retreat, Shima, get us away from the floating continent. Understood. We've reached the outskirts, sir. Kodai, fire the wave motion gun. What? We'll test fire the wave motion gun using the Gamilla space as a target. With all due respect, we have no idea how powerful the wave motion gun is, and it's an incredibly volatile situation. Wouldn't the test fire be too risky, Commander? Aw, come on, Sonata, let's give it a shot. If we don't make it out of this, we weren't going to survive anyway. Officer Sonata, it's okay, Kodai. Crew, prepare to attack. Turn the ship hard to point the bow to the floating continent. Switch into emergency mode in case of power reboot. Foolish Terrans, just when you think you're going to run away, they continue to engage in futile resistance. Very well, let's show them exactly how large the power disparity between us really is. Mori, where's the continent's heat source? It's concentrated in the valley. Good, give me the coordinates. Kodai, you know what to do. Yes, sir. Aligning the ship's bow with the center, sir. Enemy ship's approaching. Ignore them, aim for the base. Oh, they actually let me speed up this time. Or they did. Use the wave motion gun. Roger, turning bow towards target. I'm not going to read it out loud. You can read it. I don't know where the firing a fake gun while looking at a targeting computer trend started, but I know I've seen it before. So that's the wave motion gun. That shit's overpowered, so naturally we can only use it in cutscenes. Oh, what is that? What the heck is happening? We defeated 18 ships. On a bridge. We completely destroyed it, so we have. So that's what the wave motion gun is capable of. Incredible weapon. As long as we have this, we can take on anyone strong as the Gamillan, stronger than even. We're about an entire Gamilla base. Isn't that enough for you? And it didn't just take out the base, it destroyed the entire rock it was built on. Our mission is not to annihilate our enemies. The Yamato is armed such that we protect the lives of ourselves and those around us. He's shouldn't get involved, Mori. But with this weapon, weapons are not the only way to win a fight, Nanbu. Excuse me? Tactical Officer Kodai. Captain Kato of the aircraft squad would like a word with you in the hangar. Something happened? Seems Kincaid and Toby has something on you. Very well, tell them I'm on my way. Kodai, sir. The decision is yours. Yes, sir. Excuse me. The power could destroy the universe. Have we acquired the very flames of the apocalypse? Now is not the time for such dilemmas. This is simply a test. We must now lead by example. If we follow a just path, we will attract just people, and they shall become our greatest asset. Are you sure? Yes, Kincaid and I would like to assist you in your long journey. Yes, they're gonna come with us. Of course they are. Bang Ray Cockpit. Hey. Hello, System 99. So you're not talking? I would have thought a female AI would talk more. Female? Oh, that got your attention. I know AIs probably don't get assigned a gender, but I get the impression you're a woman. What do you think of that? Not really talking, are you? I thought you were a pretty natural AI at first, but I guess your programming has its limits. Okay, I'll try again tomorrow. I've had it for today. Thank you, System 99. Could have won without you. Good night. Let's keep the good work, okay? Good night, Tech. You're a weird computer. Good night, Princess Peach. Nice meeting you, Kizuragi Jose. It's the same thing. Saying goodnight to a computer and the computer saying goodnight once you leave. Alright. I've gotten a few power parts since the last time. Thruster module. Adaptive units to space S. I think that makes it so your space, you move better in space. Cartridge is like the other stuff, but it works with ammo. Oh, and a dual sensor. That's just like a slight thing. I don't know the exact thing the stats do. It's mobility and sight that get me. I think mobility is your evasion, and I think sight is your accuracy, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we're good on customization. I guess I could customize Kincaid if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, right. So the wave motion barrier is part of the reason Yamato is so tanky, is that it cuts 2,500 damage off any attack. So if it's less than that, it just won't even take damage. And you can change the pilots if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. Only on the Gundams, though, for whatever reason. Or mechs where multiple people have piloted the same robots. It's very rare, though. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're good. Now, saving during recording is a terrible idea, because then what if it doesn't? Because then what if something goes wrong? But I'm being very lazy. This will come back to bite me later, but for now we're okay. Still at Jupiter. How do things look, Officer Sonata? I'm leaving everything to the analyzer. You hacked the Yamato mainframe when you boarded, did you not? There's no escape. I recognized your unusual signal the instant you surfaced and began transmitting. Silence, I see. Well, in that case, I have some ideas. Analyzer, wait, there's no need to get violent. This is just a warning, what you call a threat. Can AIs even understand threats? Officer Sonata, what's this about System 99 hacking into the Yamato? It was well hidden, but we finally figured out that the orders and clearance for you and Ensign Kisaragi to board the Yamato did not come from us. Which means that somebody used System 99 to get us aboard the Yamato? Correct, we just don't know who yet. Analyzer, is there any way you can look into that for us? It's impossible. But you're part of the Yamato subsystem, not to mention the most powerful computer on Earth. Isn't that enough to hack your way in? What I have established is that System 99 and I have completely different file structures, which means I need a significant amount of time in order to perform a complete analysis. If possible, I'd like to completely remove System 99 from the Bang Ray. No, don't do that. I'm just another rookie pilot without the Bang Ray. Hey, System 99, hurry up and tell us everything you know, would you? It's no use, Murakumo. He doesn't talk unless something she wants to say. For the time being, we are following Commander's orders regarding the Bang Ray's handling. I just don't think it's dangerous. At this point, neither do I. If it really wanted to interfere with Yamato's voyage, it would have done so already. The only part that remains unclear is the timing. Why did the system choose to reveal itself when it did? I guess there's a chance the shock of the attack somehow brought it back online or something. Don't worry, System 99. We won't do anything too harsh to you. Ensign Kisaragi, threats do not work on AI as you suggest. I find it strange that you would choose to threaten yourself. I know I wouldn't want someone to toy with me however they saw fit. I'd start talking. Maybe System 99 is just a machine, but to me it's a life-saving co-pilot, and I plan to keep fighting alongside it. So I want to treat it like a human co-pilot. And not expect such warmth from you. Hey, shut up. Embarrassed, Chitose. You can tell she's embarrassed because her face is red. Striking her. I'll have to use that on her later. Lieutenant Murakumo, that is simply... Okay, now we're going to get out of the way. I'm going to go watch Kincaid and Toby a farewell week fest. You're just the worst. Alright, we're off. See ya. Adios. I'll read the stuff for the characters I care about. For the Gundam characters, I'm sort of just like, eh. Oh, we're so far away from Jupiter already. Kodai, the briefing is about to start. Okay, this will be about that transmission. Yamato Central Strategy Room. Some of you may be aware that we received distress signal in Federation standard code upon our departure from Jupiter, and that can be quiet. Vessel cannot be ID'd, but the signal originated from the south pole of Enceladus, a moon of Saturn. Meteorological officer Oda, approximately how many days did we lose by landing on lose 2 days? Let's keep moving. Here's what we need. Oh, right. So they received a distress signal, and they need materials that they can find on this base to repair something. And Bernadette stowed away, even though they just said goodbye. She is not important to the story. A chilling reunion. Oh, this is the mission I thought it was. That's a ship that sent the distress signal. Could be a fully functioning ship, and it's just cloaked. Any idea what kind of ship it is? Can't you see? It's an Izo Kaze class. Don't need to be so rude about it. Do you really hate being my escort that much? No, I didn't mean. Suppose you're regretting this assignment. You'd rather be guarding the others at the Cosmite Mine, wouldn't you? It's not what I meant. Step, because I'm only going to say this once. I'm in charge of this rescue mission, so I expect your full compliance with my orders down there. Yes, ma'am. Don't call me ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely infuriating. Those two sure acting strange, huh? I do not detect any abnormal behavior patterns. Well, yeah, you wouldn't. Hey, what is it? Can I ask you a weird question? If you must. Ooh, I knew this was coming. Do you have any alien relatives or anything? Excuse me? Well, just never mind. Forget I said anything. Just like Inamata said. Boatswain, Chief Petty Officer Inamata. He was Tactical Officer Kodai's and Head Navigator Shimon's instructor at training school. According to him, Tactical Officer Kodai has never been able to interact with women very well. Alright, let's get going. Can't believe we didn't find a single survivor. It's the same type of ship as the Iso-class space assault destroyer Yukikaze. One more, finish what you started. We're under attack. The Cosmos Seagull's been hit. No, wait. Now we have no way of escaping. The enemy's fast approaching. Tactical Officer Kodai. Gamillans. Gimmeloid? The heck is that? The call sign is unique to Gamillus. You saying things a Gamillan soldier? Ah, Mori, take her out and analyze and get out of here. But the reason I'm here is to protect you. Just listen to me. Fine. Be careful, Kodai. Come on, this is as far as you're getting. This would be a much better scene if I could actually see what was going on. What is that? What is that? Wait, those monsters aren't Gamillan weapons? God, my Cosmo gun. Could I use this one? Thanks. You really saved my skin, Mori. Is this yours? No, I found it lying there and threw it to you without thinking. So whose gun is it then? I detect hostiles approaching. Let's get out of here, Mori. It's no use. They're catching up with us. Mori, you go on ahead, but my duty to protect you, Mori. Now go. What? It's Cosmo Zero, but who's piloting it? Someone else is approaching. Tactical Officer Kodai. What are these wannabe invaders? What kind of robot is that? No idea. I've never seen that type before. Quick, get in. We have to get out of here while that robot is distracting those monsters for us. Wait a second. Aren't you from accounting? You know something about that black robot? I only heard that you were under attack and came to help. The villains are headed to the Cosmo Mines too. Yamato is going to intercept them. Let's get out of here. It'll be a tight fit, but Cosmo Zero can hold all of us. Okay. Let's go. Typical. Not even a thanks for saving us. Whatever. I guess I should clean up this mess first. Come on, you want to be invaders? I may not know where I am, but I do know that your luck ran out the moment I showed up here. Guess I gotta finish you off before I go home to Earth. Defeat Metal Beast with one hit or return attack, not counted when combining with support attack. This is tough. I missed this one on my first playthrough, and I don't think the Getter robot can do it. And I don't think they show up until, I think I might be fucked here. Oh no, wait, he's an ace. Okay. So this is Ryoma. That's the Black Getter, I think it is. Increased damage by 30% when focus is above 170. So I can get my focus up. Can use Bullseye and Grit, which don't really help me. It's a large robot, or it's one large, so it's even bigger than normal ones. Tomahawk Boomerang, Getter Tomahawk, Spiral Getter Beam, Geta Beam, Black Getter Strike. Now, I don't know what the exact term of this is. Like, I don't know how do I put this? I don't know how long I have to wait until people show up, but I think the best way to do this is to kill 2 of them, get my X to 3, and then I can use a critical hit. So I need to defeat it with 1 hit, which means it can't be damaged. So this is kind of tough to do. I'm going to go for that one in the back. I can only use Getter Beam Also, you'll start to see like higher energy costs now. Let's go for this one. And they've got 6,900 HP, which is not good for me. Trade is accuracy 100, cover 30%. Yeah, so I can't really do much here. I'm still kicking. I swear, if I make it through this, I'll force old man Sotome to confess. I don't know very much about the Getter Robot series, other than it's a Super Robot series from before, from like the 2000, before the 2000s. It was like 80s or 90s. Because it's like this is what people think of when they hear Super Robot War or Super Robot. Shit like this. These like crazy big robots doing ridiculous attacks. And nothing exemplifies that more than the Getter Robot. I actually took damage more than I thought I would. Alright, so I'm gonna suspend, which is an easier way to, it's like a checkpoint save. If I don't get the Super Robot point, then I have to retry. I think if I get a critical, then I can probably do this. I think he also has potential, so he takes less damage the more damage he takes. If that makes sense. I think he might deal more damage too. Right, Black Getter Strike. Here we go. I can use Grit to heal myself. I don't think I need to right away. I love his theme too. So anime, it hurts. Eat blades and die. It's kind of my motto. Yeah, all I need is a critical hit here. But I also need to be careful because I'm starting to use a lot of energy. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heal myself with Grit to make sure I don't die. And then in the phase. Okay, didn't attack, that's good. Get a Tomahawk. Yeah, we'll do Tomahawk Boomerang. Okay, he should be fine. Okay, more appeared. Calling your buddies for backup, are you? My supplies are running low. I can't let myself be run down. What? That robot saved me. There's no mistake. That's a Getter Robot. Hey you, whoever you are, if you're here to help me, then you're my favorite person in the universe. Right. I knew that was a Getter Robot. What's it doing here? What is this place? What happened to me? Seems like both of us have gotten caught up in something neither of us really understand. Somehow I doubt the surprises end there. Task Force is taking off, so now you can choose who you sortie. I'm not going to bother sorting the other ones. So those are the mystery robots Tactical mentioned. There are two of them. I thought there was just one. The same type at first glance, but then you start seeing the differences. Target that creature first. All units prepare to fire. Hey, are you familiar with that ship? No, it's the first time I've seen it. But whatever. If they're opponents of those wannabe invaders too, they'll probably lend us a hand. Let's go. Between us and that battleship, those things don't stand a chance. Understood. You know, there's a reason I don't get out much, because crap like this always happens when I do. It's always because of the Getter. Is he who I think he is? Ryoma or Tetsuya is defeated. Defeat Metal Beast with one hit attack. Alright, actually, now that Vang Ray is here, I can probably just use the Vang Ray. I didn't realize this was so lenient. Alright, let's test this out. I can totally just... Yeah, because I have a follow-up attack. Actually, did it say follow-up attacks don't count? Or return attack, not counted when combined with support attack. I don't know if that's going to fuck me up. Just in case, we use Bravery. So that I double my damage. I don't have to do this. I choose to. Okay, Akira, just because you're all mixed up about the aircraft squad doesn't mean you can get carte blanche to act so carelessly. Inquiry. What? By carelessly, you're referring to your unsanctioned sortie? You scared the heck out of me, like, coming out of nowhere like that. I'm gonna have a heart attack one of these days. You're in the middle of battle. Please respond promptly. You're the one who appeared out of thin air just to ask me a question. I don't have that much time, so you get the short version. Of course, leaving without permission is careless, but what's worse, she ignored Captain Kato's feelings. I suppose you probably shouldn't be so overprotective, but when someone cares about you that much, you can't take their love for granted. That's enough chit-chat. These monsters aren't going to destroy themselves. Understood. Booyakasha. And we gained points. They sure can't fight. I can't believe something like that was created while I was doing time. No matter. Facing down invaders is my purpose in life. That and facing down old man Sotome. Alright, so I'm gonna, before I forget, we're gonna use Fairy Breath. So everyone gets double stuff. I'm gonna use Smash Hit. And then I'm gonna kill the fuck out of this thing. Just to see that I could do it. I love the Getter robots. It's so dumb. I like these. I like the Mazingers. Obviously the Might Game. There's a lot of like robots I'd never seen before playing this game that I just instantly fell in love with. Also, he barely beat that monster, so. Alright, so this is the Great Mazinger. This is another one that's like anime as fuck. What's his spirit? Actually, is he not aced? That's crazy. I used him all the fucking time in X. Okay, he's almost a great ace, but he's not quite. Change your spirit command hot-blooded and spirit command soul. I think hot-blooded, I think it's a translation error. I think hot-blooded is valor. I think that's what that keeps saying. Also, what's his? I didn't check. Increase damage. Oh, I did check. Okay. Alright. This is like the most quotable attack in this fucking game. So I'm gonna use it now. Oh, gain, so I can increase his XP too. Let's do that, why not? There's no way I can die here. I still have to find out what happened. If he's the guy I've heard about, then he's gonna answer all my questions. Can't have to stop me since he... Alright. Maybe it's the upgraded version that does it. There's like a way that he says it where he's like, Restaban! And it's just like, oh, can't stop. I'm falling in love with this game again. Okay. Let's try and keep them somewhat far away from me though. Volley of Fire. I don't know when this was unlocked, but I don't think I had this before. It also does a ton of damage. So because these are like sort of mindless drone enemies, their skill's not that high, so even Captain Okita gets a second attack on them. Kodai? Pay attention, Kodai. We don't know what sort of creature you're up against. Yes, sir. Next to strange. Something happened to him on that ship? So many guns. It is weird that this sort of has like a 3D model, because most of the stuff doesn't. Oh, that thing's super dead. Damn. Okay. Good. So probably wrap this up next turn. Wow, I didn't know they could attack from that far. This is like the first kind of enemies, or this is the first set of enemies that have like somewhat high HP and it starts to get difficult here. Okay, so I'm out of spirit points to Tetsuya. Tetsuya and Ryoma are pretty much done at this point, just because there's only so much they can handle. I'm going to use multi-action, and then... I'm not worried about running out of stuff. Let me find one that's half damaged. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is make sure that I have the Okita, or I'm trying to make sure that I have like the big boys attack the ones that don't have damage yet, because they're the ones who could take them out in one hit. Okay, here we go. What else is Shitose? I feel like she doesn't have nearly enough. She's not nearly high enough level considering how many fucking kills I've gotten her. Well, she's level 9. That's kind of up there. Okay. Yes, the problem with the Getter is that a lot of his weapons aren't... Actually, they're all movement fire, but the range is short on all of them. That's what it was. I'll probably give him the CQ... Actually, let me look at it again. So, if you look on the left, that little fist is how you know if it's a CQB weapon or a range weapon. So, for instance, the Bang Ray, it's all ranged because it's a little, like, crossfire. I'll probably give the CQB supporter that I gave to the ship for no reason. I'll probably give that to him because he'll make much better use out of it. I think it's the same with him. Nah, his is all physical too. But I think the Getter is a slightly better robot. Both of them are pretty average at this point, but... Oh, you know what I'll use? I'll use Boost Dash. So what this does is increases your movement by 2 for 1 turn. So that's pretty good for just getting the like last little like hit in there. Oh, I don't have enough energy to use anything else. That's crazy. I've run myself real short here. Okay, it's almost dead. Thunder Break. That's like the Great Mazinger's like special secret super technique. These robots are absolutely insane. Oh man, a lot of these make good pictures, but it's like that they're not clear thumbnails because there's always like an effect going on. And that's all, folks. Confirmed. Hostiles have been neutralized. Can't believe this monster run. Enclatus. Kodai. It's nothing. I wonder if Okira's okay. Taking off without permission. That was risky. She's not even a member of the aircraft squad. Captain Kira's really mad. It's thanks to her that they're safe. I knew it was him. Hey, you still with me? I'm Tetsuya. Tetsuya Suguri. Got it. Thanks again, Tetsuya. Communication's coming from that ship. Seems like they want to talk to us. We need to figure out exactly what's going on here. Let's go. Right. Ryoma Nagare, huh? He's the Ryoma Nagare I've heard of. There's only one thing I have to do. Kodai. Oh, hey, Mori. Don't know hey me. Aren't you in charge of speaking with those mystery pilots? The XO is handling that for me. Besides, I got permission to sortie from the commander. Something happened? You haven't been yourself since we got back to Yamato. Shima, everyone, we're all worried about you. I've been thinking about that gun you gave me. What about it? The name engraved on the grip was Moru Kodai. What? That was my brother's ship, the Yukikaze. Oh, Kodai, I'm so sorry. Moru. That ship in the beginning with the dude who went, tried to save Okita. That was his. And also his brother. I'm Lieutenant Commander Shiro Sanada, Executive Officer of the ship. You have my deepest gratitude. Let's just dispense with the formalities. I want to know who this ship belongs to. The ship belongs to Earth Federation Force, so we are operating independently at the moment. I had no idea the Federation made such an impressive battleship. I'd heard there was some pretty intense fighting while I was doing time. The world I knew sure has changed. Doing time? After the lunar conflict. I'm sorry? How is it that you belong to the military and don't know about the war with the invaders? I've been a Getter robot pilot ever since. Wait. Just a moment. By invader, do you mean those creatures we fought today? Am I stuttering? Your ears just bad. You can't have forgotten the invaders. The war with them was one of the biggest in history. The things we fought today were some sort of hybrid part machine. He's talking about XO. Let me change the question, Nagare. What year do you think it is? 082, maybe 83, right? Permit me another simple question. Are you from Earth? Are you mocking me? Where else would I be from? Nagare, our Earth has no history of attack of these creatures called invaders. What? And if I'm to trust that you told me is the truth, there is only one possible explanation. You've come from another Earth, one in a universe parallel to ours. What sort of bull is that? I don't quite believe what I'm saying either, but warp and wave motion gun research does point to the existence of multiple universes. And now an inhabitant of those universes stands before me. The meeting will go down in history. Are you messing with me, right? I'm still locked up. This is a hallucination. And this is a hallucination. As a man of science, I deal only in objective fact. I would never mess with the truth. I want to tell you exactly what happened that allowed you to cross between, or I want you to tell me exactly what happened that allowed you to cross between dimensions to come to this universe. And you, Suguri, do you come from the same world as Nagare? I'm not sure. What? There's not much I remember besides my own name. When I came to, I was on this planet with the Great Mazinger. You experienced lots of memory, dissociative amnesia, most likely. It's begun our journey to Iskandar, and yet we've already encountered a Getter robot, the Great Mazinger, and other unbelievable things. Historical, indeed. So Tetsuya is faking amnesia. He didn't catch up on that. He clearly knows who Ryoma is, because they're from the same Earth, but he doesn't want to let anyone know. I determined that distress signal was broadcast by a ship belonging to Earth Federation. Tsuru Yukikaze, there are no survivors, I see. Kodai, what? I do not want Earth to end up like the Yukikaze. Understood. Alright, customization time. So I'm gonna max out the Getter, because he upgrades twice? Maybe just once, but he's easily, you can carry him to, change the terrain handling of all weapons to S. I don't know what that means. Are they related to weapon? Is that what it is? It's not movement? Okay. And I'm actually going to increase the Mazinger too. I tend to fall more on the super robot side than like the Gundam, like realistic side. So I'll gladly use the Mazinger as well. Plus he gets an upgrade at some point too. Increase armor by 300 max and by 50. Alright. think that's good. Actually, no. Right, so let's give him the CQB supporter. Yes. Let's give... There's a thruster module and for units with space S. His space is A. What's the Monziger? Yeah, its space is A. I'll give it to him because I got nothing else. Yeah, there's like... Actually, what does the Okita have? Okita has the gold one and the silver one, so doubles tack and stuff. That might be better to give to the the Bang Ray, actually. So I'll put the I'll remove the bronze emblem. I'll give 9's encouragement to someone else because I don't think Bang Ray needs it anymore. Because Bang Ray is pretty tough on its own. It already has plus 500 damage. So we'll give them Getter. We'll give the 9's actually Getter or Mazinger. We'll give it to the Getter. So this way Ryoma could use Bravery. Bronze Emblem, Cartridge. I guess I'll give him the ammo one. We'll give the Yamato Bronze Emblem, and then I'll remove the 2 emblems because I think I'm going to be going with Chitose, so it makes more sense to give her the stuff that doubles the attack points and money. For now, at least. That's about all I can really do with these two. I guess I can remove these two. The Getter did seem to run out of energy pretty quickly, so I'm going to give it the propellant tank. The Mazinger I'll give the repair kit to repair damage to itself, I guess, because he doesn't have a heal ability. I think that's good. I should give them skill programs, though. Let's go... first of all, let's get 4 more skill ups. Give those to Chitose. Second, I'll do 2 second attacks for both of them. I'm going to do 3 save energies. I don't know what else to do here. I'm going to give a couple fighter spirits to both of them because they both have stuff involving focus. And then ignore size, I'll just grab 4 of. And give 2 of each. Potential's not a bad one to grab either. I'll make 4 of those as well. Okay. I think that's a good plan. I haven't given them support attack or support defend, which might have been good, but I think I'll be fine. Okay, so Ryoma, learn skill. But okay, so he's already got potential up to 7, so I'm not going to give that to him. I don't really... He's already got a big robot, so I don't have to give him too much. I'll give him 2, as the original plan was. Save energy, I'll give him 2. Second attack. I'll give him the focus stuff. I'll give him 2 fighter's spirits. And then that's all I can really give. And then Tetsuya, I'll give... He has potential level 6 already, so I'm not going to give that to him. I'll give him ignored size as well. Save energy, second attack. Give him 2 fighter spirits. Okay. Good. That's probably as much as I can do with them. Actually, let's hold on. Okay, let's just continue then. So it looks like I'm probably averaging about 3 missions per video. That seems about right. At 51 scenarios, that's what? 13 parts, maybe? If I continue this, which I probably won't. What is it, Doctor? No physical trauma, no brain injury. Seems your amnesia is psychological, Suguri. Once I look at your and Nagari's genetic structure, as far as I can tell, you're both Earthlings through and through. No, you don't say. No need for sarcasm. I'm just telling you my diagnosis, being a doctor and all. I have to say, you two bodies I'd be jealous of if I were any younger. Our pilots need to be in top physical condition. Not that I ever know anything about that. I suppose that the robots you two pilot are what could be called super robots. I hear there's a war going on. Does you mean the super robots don't exist in this? Do you mean the super robots don't exist in this world? Well, I guess Gundams are about the same thing. Oh, what's wrong, Siri? Did you remember something? No, it's nothing. Come now, Makoto. Don't put too much pressure on him. It's thought that something might have triggered his memories. Suguri, amnesia has tricked some things. Someday something might click into place, and all your memories will come rushing back. But until then, don't try to force it. I understand. Thank you very much, Dr. Sato. Is the examination over, Dr. Sato? It is. They're both fit as a fiddle. Well then, Mr. Nagari, Mr. Suguri, please come with me. No need to call me Mr. Whatever. We're working together on the Yamato now. You don't have to worry about formalities. Same here. Even if this is another world, there's no way I'll just sit idly by if Earth is in danger. Thanks, we're grateful for your help. We're grateful for the food and clothing and everything else you've given us. Well then, Nagari, Tsurugi, follow me. Sure thing, Kodai. Please excuse us, Dr. Sato. What luck meeting those two. Now we have even more comrades we can rely on. Tsurugi got to be careful though. What? Why? If he were to get hurt real bad with what he's been through, that could very well be the end of him. He's faking. What a shame the chameleon android we recovered has to be destroyed. It's because it was reassembled for analysis. The chance of it causing trouble on the ship if we keep it active here for long are too high. It was quite a shock when System 99 hacked in the mainframe, wasn't it? Science has no limits, but people do. There was a good lesson in what happens when we venture too far into the unknown. So we must take the utmost care in handling this android soldier. So we'll just shut it down and dump it into space. We can't risk it. We can't take any risk in its disposal, in case it has a self-destruct sequence we might trigger. By analyzing it, we were able to get a feel for the true extent of chameleon technology. We still can't draw any conclusions about its nature. Is it a self-propagating machine life form, or is it simply a weapon made to look humanoid? We have to ascertain, yep. You're my enemy, you're a machine. I realize how strange it is for me to speak with you like this. Seems I'm distressed by our imminent separation. Well, goodbye, Alter. It's really hard on you, wasn't it, Analyzer? I'm sorry I asked you to do something like that. Do not be. I was most qualified in such an extraordinary situation. Excuse me, I return to the bridge. I act just like a human being parting with a friend. You know, I heard that there weren't any survivors in Yukikaze, yeah. You were really worried, weren't you, sir? I think it's very admirable. Sir, there's something else, isn't there? As a psychological counselor, I must say this. There is a possibility that Tetsuya Suguru is lying. Who is it? Are you sad, Analyzer? I do not know. I am a machine. I should not feel sadness, but in my core is a discomfort I cannot explain. Do you mean in your heart? I do not know. Yamato Aircraft Squad briefing room. As of today, these two are part of the aircraft squad. I can't say aircraft squad for some reason. Name's Ryoma Nagara. I'm Tetsuya Tsurugi. Nice to meet you. I wish Akira could be made part of the squad too. I wouldn't say that's the captain's face fire. He's overlooking our actions, so it was an emergency, but he's really angry. Question, I've heard you two are from another Earth. Is that true? Based off the Mex they pilot, the stories they tell, the XO has come to that conclusion. It's not really concrete proof, but it's more like the only plausible explanation. You two have rotten luck coming to a universe where the Earth has been destroyed. I heard about the state of things in this universe. The threat is the same on my Earth. What? Those monsters which just fought on Saturn's moon are a dead ringer for the invaders that attack my Earth. Those things attacked Earth. I've been told that the space bacteria parasites thrive on gamma radiation. What is that? Skip! Excuse me. Oh, I guess there's no need for introductions. As of today, she's been transferred from accounting to aircraft. This is like she doesn't even come up again in the story, to be honest. Basically, it's a hangover from the series again. Intended to avoid all necessary conflicts in order to arrive at Iskandar as fast as possible. We cannot allow the continued existence of the Pluto base, whose planet bombs have rendered the Earth a complete and utter wasteland. We will destroy that base with everything we have. Understood. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Ever since chameleons captured Pluto, they have altered its environment. It is now a dwarf planet with oceans. It's now a dwarf planet. That's why Pluto's a dwarf planet, because of the invaders. Not because scientists changed it. Or rather, changed its classification. As it's a major enemy base, we can expect heavy resistance. Now, with the added support of the Black Gator and the Great Mazinger, I'd say we're all matched. So there's going to be another joint effort between the Yamato and those mobile units. Exactly. Early on in the war, Earth's own mobile suit force is destroyed. Ever since then, we've had to fight using the same way as Gamillas using artillery fleets. Since Earth's firepower is no match for that of the Gamillas, it was sooner defeat was inevitable. But now we have super robots cooperating with us. Their firepower, durability, and mobility might give us enough of an advantage to do some real damage. It's a brand new strategy. Alright. Skip. See, so that Terran ship is called the Yamato. What an ugly ship, nothing remotely graceful about it. Yamato's probably on its way to Pluto. We'll loot it and destroy it. Certainly they'll come. The planet bombs launched from here have decimated their home. I see, and we will crush them. Perfect chance for your inferior pale-skinned race to demonstrate its loyalty to Gamillas. That's super racist. Each Zalsian on this base is every bit as loyal to the Empire as any full-blooded Gamillan. Baha! Exactly what I want to see in a great Gamillan soldier. I expecting magnificent results. Gale Dust, our glorious supreme leader. It's the days when I fought for General Dommel. Indeed. In any case, we'll take care of the Yamato in the usual fashion. The reflection satellite cannon will show those Terrans the extent of our might. Our might is Zalsians. They will learn their rightful place. Can't believe we're near Pluto already. These seas are where my brother died. Kodai, now you'll be able to avenge your brother. It's not the only thing I'm fighting for. Soon the capture of Pluto base M2 operation will commence. All crews be in file check. Yes, sir. Don't psych yourself out too much, Chitose. Easier said than done. This battle will be to finally drive the Gamillans out of the solar system. You have a personal grudge against the Gamillans too, Chitose? Huh? There are times when I feel something of myself radiating from Chitose. You can tell me about it if you want. It's a long story. What is this? The enemy's attacking. We haven't even given a single story, let alone warnings to switch to the defensive. They attacked before we even knew they were there. Situation report. Probably an enemy long-range attack. Where the heck did they fire from? I don't see any enemy ships, just from the angle it wasn't from Pluto. The attack's coming from the port side. 10 o'clock. Take evasive action. Hard to port. Move into their blind spot. Evasive action. Hard to port. First shot is hit. Impact confirmed. The Yamato is engaging evasive maneuvers. Splendid, Commander Schultz. Diverting their reflection satellite cannon into the planet's bomb launch system was a huge success. Shots fired in space change angle based on the reflection satellites and find their target that way. There are no blind spots around Pluto. Even if you don't know where the enemy is, you can still sink their ship. It's an impenetrable defense system. You must always consider things from different angles. The ability to adapt is crucial on the battlefield. General Donwell taught us that. However, it's unfortunate the first strike didn't finish them. Hunt is something to be savored, Jarlator. The reflection satellite cannon for the next volley. Basically, they're bouncing fire off satellites, so they keep hitting us no matter what. Gah. It's the same attack as before. Was this supposed to be a blind spot? Radar, where did it come from? I can't determine a specific launch point. Maintain position. I can't. Propulsion is dropping. It's possible to steer. Shima, land the Yamato on the seas of Pluto. Understood. Kodai, yes sir. I have other orders for you. Great Gamillis Empire Supreme Leader's Office. A message from Schultz, the Supreme Leader. He wishes to make a report to you. Schultz, you granted him command at the base on Plato, in the Zalis system, in the hinterlands of the galaxy. Oh yes, I did leave second-class Gamillions Brigade in charge of the planet's current conquest, didn't I? Very well. Patch him through. Yes, sir. I am Walk Schutz, commander of the army subjugating Terran, Your Excellency. Schultz, you're going above your direct superior. Go to contact us. This sort of behavior is not usually tolerated. No, it's fine. Yes, sir. Report Schultz? Yes, sir. This morning at 10:06 Gamillion Standard Time, Plato frontline base engaged in fierce battle and destroyed the Terran FTL ship. That means faster than light. I know that because of the Steam game. Yamato, what of it? Well, I wanted to report a victory to you directly. Your request an audience with me merely report something so obvious. I only wish to contribute in some small way to the celebration of the great Gamillis Empire's founding. I remember your loyalty. Thank you. That's enough. Be off, Schultz. Gale Distar, glory to the Supreme Leader. Space Blue Nazis. Celestia, is it true that a Terran ship is capable of faster than light speeds? I don't believe so. This is the first I've heard it. You, Vice Commander Hiss? Yes, I've never heard of either. Of course not. The Terran ship has been sunk. A trivial matter for Gamillis. Probably don't have to worry about it then. Or probably just dead. End of the game. I tricked you all. We took damage. And now we can't move. It's crazy. Scenario 6, Dusk on Pluto. Terrans dare attack us? That infernal ship deployed its units, but how? Yamato must still be operational. Prepare the reflection satellite cannon at once. Let's give them a worthy opponent. Understood. I already have reported victory to the Supreme Leader. The Yamato must be defeated at all costs. All you can spread it. I've already set the base location of the Yamato. Pay them back in kind for what they did to our ship. Keep your wits about you. Intercepting forces are on their way from the base. What's that? Those are mobile suits from the Jupiter Empire. Did the Gamillions commandeer them? Just because they're more powerful doesn't warrant something so treacherous. Does this mean what I think it means? This isn't coincidence. They're allied with the Gamillis. That's how it is. The Earthlings who will throw away the Earthway to the highest bidder. I would call them Earthlings now that they've allied with the enemy aliens, which means we're not going to hold anything back. Just no other way. It's up to you, 999. The fate of Yamato is in your hands. So, when it doesn't reveal the SR point, it means the condition hasn't been met yet. Or it's something, either a unit hasn't deployed or something. So, the Yamato is not with us, but we have everyone else. So, we can start the ass kicking promptly. Yeah. I'm going to try and get through this as much as possible. I already know the SR point for this one because I missed it my first time. Destroy the Pluto base, there won't be any more planet bombs falling to Earth. Dad, Mom, I promise, I won't let you down. I'll never forgive you, Gamillis. Okay, and then I don't think anyone else is going to be able to get close enough, unfortunately, and I couldn't choose where to position my units. I'll move these guys up. I don't expect much from them, but I'll move them up. This is also the what's it called? The Cosmo Falcon or something. You actually don't get to use this very often. I don't think it's even permanently unlocked, because I think Kodai just goes back to pilot the Yamato. So it's a special exception for now. Oh, they're still attacking. That's good. Commander Akita's put the mobile suit in charge of the Yamato fate. I'll do everything in my power to protect the ship. I won't let them down. Let the Yamato not my brother. We'll take the Pluto base. So that's Sid. Okay. It's literally just like a fighter pilot. It's 2 attacks, and I think they're both different variations of like a machine gun. And then this is Kincaid. That's his strongest attack right off the bat, which is nice. He's 0 in. I actually don't think I bothered putting anything into him, so that's awkward. But yeah, the Jupiter soldiers, who are from the Gundam universe, I think, teamed up with the Gamillas, who are the main villains. So, treacherous. That ship's not moving. Oh, it is. Forget how many turns I have to wait until, what's his face? Until the Yamato gets here. Alright, I'm going to use multi-action. I'm going to move here so that I can try and lure them out. Try and get them to attack me. And then I'll get rid of that one. Yeah. Alright, and then we got... Oh! I've never done that. Like, I've accidentally misclicked. I've never accidentally ended the phase. I'm waiting for it to happen one day, and I'm not excited for it. Okay, let's go with this. Attacking someone else's planet for no reason makes these jerks no different from the invaders. Come on, I'll make every last one of you regret even looking at the Earth. That can stand attacks me. Oh, this is the one that's super quotable. He has like 17 different variations of Getter Beam, and that's the one I always feel like I use. Oh my god, destroyed him. The Black Getter is seriously powered up now, which is good. Okay, Tetsuya can attack whoever didn't get attacked. I guess I don't really have to worry about either of those. I do. I need one of those. I need a kill so I can finish the or get him to Great Ace. Here goes. Until I can take down the true enemy, there's no way I'm getting dusted. I'm going to survive this, complete my mission, and bring Ryoma back. So from what I can tell from the 2 Mazingers is that one specializes in fire, one specializes in thunder. Also, they definitely just said Zalt's Bonsai, and then it's translated to Zalt's Forever. What I can tell is that they specialize in fire and electricity, but also they've got plenty of like wrist rocket type stuff. Okay. Keep these 2 in the back. Probably have to take off one that's somewhat close. Let's get rid of this one. I love being powerful enough where even my basic attacks can just wreck them. Okay. Damn it, I wish they would really stop going after him. He's my weakest unit. Oh, but he fucking got a kill. Confirmed, the Yamato is approaching. Is the reflection satellite cannon ready? The energy charge will finish shortly. Perfect, load the reflection satellite cannon. High energy reaction confirmed. Gotcha. Yamato, come located the enemy weapon. I'm sending you the coordinates. The enemy is charging up. Now's your chance. Hurry. Victory is about patience, not about rushing in guns blazing. Too bad you won't survive long enough to learn from your mistake, Yamato. Reflection satellite cannon will see to that. Charging complete. Countdown. This isn't good. Could I? The energy levels are rising. Nanbu, hurry. Here it comes. The reflection satellite cannon platform has sustained damage. The enemy current is flipped. Your energy current is flipped. We did it. Can't be anything left of the base after that blast. Leave it to Commander Akita to set up the main cannon to a time fuse detonated at short range. Kodai, here comes the Yamato. Tactical Officer Kodai, please return to the ship. Roger that. Everyone, I'm leaving the front line up to you. Yes, sir. Let's end this. That damn Yamato. Commander, it's too dangerous to stay here. You must retreat. I'll do no such thing. You don't have a chance to regain your honor if you die. Arg. Did it, Kodai? The Yamato rendered the enemy's trump card useless and we were able to pin down its location. Well done, Kodai, but the fight is far from over. Yes, sir. Now I finally get a taste of Earth's new power. Ships are taking off on the base. Too many to count. 6. I don't know what you're talking about. It appears the enemy ships are abandoning the base and retreating. That must be their flagship. Full speed ahead. Mobile units to the front lines. We will destroy the enemy flagship and scourge the Gamillans from the solar system. Yes, sir. So there's a fail condition now. What are you doing, Jarlatora? Oh, we will be your shield. You must get to safety. All ships with me. We must hold the front line until Commander Schultz and the Chevalier withdraws. Jarlatora. Commander, you must take this chance that the Jarlatora is giving you. We will draw. Switching to Geshu Tam navigation. Officer Sonata. Calculate flagship's withdrawal course. It's over there. We can't let it escape or we fail the mission. I'm not letting you slip away that easily. You're going to pay for the lives you've ruined. Commence attack. Target the flagship. Now, what sucks about that... so I have to defeat the Destroyer class. I have to defeat Schultz or Jarlatora. And the SR point is to defeat Schultz. Before that, Yamato must battle it at least once. If Schultz reaches the pointer, it will retreat. So this one's kind of difficult to navigate. But the annoying thing here is that sometimes these things trigger on your or on their turn. So I'm kind of annoyed here because it's like all that stuff triggered and they still get their full range of movement. So like they're just doling out attacks left and right here. We will end the strife in our solar system before turning towards Iskandar. All you just remember that Iskandar is light at the end of this dark tunnel. Yes, sir. Keep the Yamato safe so we can keep the Earth safe, essentially. Luckily the Yamato is a fucking tank, because these guys would be mildly annoying if they weren't. This one, we're actually using our strongest move here. And I don't think I have a way to increase the damage. Maybe if I analyze it first. I'd like to just take it out in one shot. That's my goal here. It's a weird Jupiter ship. I think it's the first time I've fought one like that. So that's the barrier. Prevented any damage, which is awesome. It does take energy though. Luckily, Yamato has tons of energy. Fuck yeah. Okay, so those are Gamillan flagships. Okay, I don't want to destroy this dude, because if I do, it'll automatically end the fight before I can get the support points. So what I gotta do is defend. Don't bother trying to fight it. Do not give them an inch. We must stop the Terran ship and save Commander Schultz. They're fighting just so their flagship can escape. Now I know what it feels like on the other. Now I know what it feels like to be on the other side. Okay, that thing's not that far. So I think I can do boost dash, get the Vang Ray, super far over there. But first I have to get the Yamato. I don't know if I can... Do I have charge? I don't know if I do. Actually, fairy breath before you do anything. I only have excel, which might work actually. I don't think that gets me close enough though. Yeah, it's just outside of my range. Unless I also use boost action, or boost dash. Now I can get right up and close to it. We'll do the bow torpedo. So the Chevalier has 25,000 HP, which is nothing to shake a stick at. But the Yamato has to battle it for this SR point. Target the enemy flagship. All units take aim. Why do these Terrans not give up after all the damage they've suffered? Zaltians will die before surrendering. Do these Terrans have the same determination? Oh, are we not so different? Is that where we're leading here? Okay, so it's got 16,000 left. But very far away. So I'm gonna use charge. I wish I still kept I wish I kept, what do you call it? The 9's encouragement on that ship. Because I don't think the Getter robot... Actually, the Getter robot can move pretty fucking far. Oh, I forgot. When you use 9's encouragement, one of the or when you use bravery, one of the skills is excel, so you can move further. I might be able to do this. Hold on. Because he's got a huge attack coming. Yeah, so Getter Beam does 6,200, but it's guarantee a critical, and I've got double damage. So I can finish it off with the Getter, I think. Even if I don't, I'll likely still have another shot. So I'll try and attack one of the other ones, try and get some extra money here. Which is the stronger ship? I think these are the stronger ships. Yeah, so 16,000 attack. Nothing to shake a stick at. And then start that one. Basically just getting free money here. Okay. So, can Tetsuya reach another one? I don't think so. Alright, I think that's as far as everyone can reach, so probably just gonna have to end the mission now. Gather beam. Okay, we're ready. I'm really counting on this and killing it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I didn't even use the critical attack. That's lucky. Mission complete. SR point acquired. Hey! No, the Shivier isn't going to make it. I won't let that happen. Enemy ship is heading straight for us. All units fire at will. Stop that ship. All units fire. I think even if you... This happens no matter what. Commander Schultz, the fate of all Zalts rests with you now. Jaltora, full speed ahead. Destroy the Yamato. Yeah, it escapes no matter what. I will not let any of you sacrifice me in vain. Jaltora, I swear it. Any flagship is withdrawing and preparing to warp. I see. Commander gave his life so the flagship could save. Just like Mamoru Kodai. Our enemy is more like us than we suspected. Commander? Milan Pluto base is finished. Earth need no longer fear the threat of planet bombs. We did, Kodai. Yeah, we did. We did, Mamoru. Main base here is destroyed. It's safe to say we won't be seeing any more Gamillans in the solar system. Focus on getting to Iskandar. It's a 168,000 light years one-way trip, which means it's 336,000 round trip. The Gamillans won't get in our way again, judging from the way they took tail and ran. Dad, Mom, you, now no one has to worry about the sky falling anymore. From now on, I'm going to fight for Earth, not for revenge. As part of the Yamato, I'll make sure the Earth's future is brighter than its past. How nice. Plato has fallen? Hold on, I want to look at this. There's a way to check it. Oh, it's square. The Gamillan name for Pluto. So it's not a typo. They're dumb. I did not dream it, did I? Hiss that this Terran ship had sunk? No, sir. I was under the impression too. Schultz had abandoned the base and retreated from the front lines? Yes, sir. Gamillans do not know the meaning of retreat. There is victory, there is death, nothing else. Sir. Terrans, huh? I dispatched troops to the galaxy for some entertainment. It's proving to be wildly disappointing. And that is a wrap on that one. Alright, I'm going to call this one because it's getting a little long. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in for more parts. Have a good one.